Don't bring people to his fucking house.
Oh yeah.
Or you'll get this next time.
Well, he DM'd me like.
Oh, shut
like
up.
a year ago or something. But I'm
You'd
not
be
like.
yes.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Tom. Of greatness, but that's.
Yeah, throw it out the window. See what happens.
Haters
I will actually kill you. Still, get the fuck out of my office.
Oh, well, hey, never meet your idols. That's what I tell. That's what
3, 2, 1, let's go!
What? You didn't say it was his office. What the fuck?
What the fuck are you doing here? Go back to the trash pile where you belong.
I booked a meeting. You said you could come in.
What are you letting him in for? You actually have to leave now.
Okay, I'm gonna go to Power's office, which is
No,
next door.
definitely leave.
I'm going to Power's office. That's where it's at. You can't film the
Yeah, you can't film that. That's why I wasn't ready to chat shit. I was like, oh, they're going. I was like,
It's like you guys.
I had a whole thing ready, but I was like, oh, I'll send crew out to go get me a coffee.
All right. So obviously this is Lazarbeam, code Laser, commonly known as Lannans as well. If you didn't know his name.
Fortnite code.
That's the most expensive tattoo in the world, revenue-wise.
One of them.
It has to be, right?
I would tell you the number, but
No, why not? We can bleep it out.
100,000 likes.
100,000 likes.
I don't know what's a lot.
100,000 likes on this, which won't happen, but we'll show it anyway. How much is it?
I can't tell you.
So, if you didn't realise, we're currently in Melbourne at his new office, and it's under works at the moment.
It is a piece of shit right now.
That's a nice way to say it, but I won't say
It's barely functional. We've been here 6 months. We only just got internet. Power took months. Like the actual electricity took months.
Not downstairs power, not local and power.
But, you know, we're having a good time. Just like everything else I do, it's scuffed as fuck.
I was gonna ask you, why do you need a big ass office?
I don't. For me, I just like to be around other people. We used to have the Sydney office, then I went back to working from home, and it's a very nice home. But if you sit in your house all day, every day, and it's the same place you work, as I'm sure many people experience, you know, if possible, you just want to leave the house.
You get stuck in that mode, right? Because I got a home office now. If I'm at home, I procrastinate as fuck. I can't sit there and...
Well, it blends together, like what is work, what is fun, especially when like most of your hobbies are also on a computer. So all I want to do, I'll just like load up FIFA or something like that, and it's so easy to get distracted. Where if you have like a place that this place is for work, I don't play fun games here, I don't do anything like that. This place is for work, got a place to go, and you just like switch your brain a little bit.
But you gotta think like, would you rather be a tradie like back in the day? Or would you rather be able to sit in the office all day and fuck around?
I don't want to talk ill of the tradie lifestyle.
No, hey.
That's the origin story. I'm not
Did you actually wear this kit though?
Yeah, no, I was always yellow.
What was it? Were you...
So technically I never got an official trade because I never wanted to commit to anything. Dad wanted me to be a plumber like he was, and then I was useless at that. He's like, maybe go be an electrician or something, because one of my brothers was a plumber, one was a concreter.
Get a trifecta.
Well, that was the idea. We get a trifecta going. We can build an entire house ourselves. Both my other brothers were also carpenters, so you know, multi-talented. But I just didn't have the skills. So I kind of just did lots of odd jobs. I started as a gardener, did a little bit of plumbing, and then at the end I was a concreter. Yeah, no, that's why I quit, because I wasn't cut out for it. Maybe look, once if I don't start uploading, I might have to go back to the old days.
But you did that for what, like 6 months?
No, I have 5 years, from when I was 15.
How the fuck didn't you finish apprenticeship?
Because I just never stuck to one thing. I never stuck to nothing. 5 years, I left school at 15, just after I turned 15.
Yeah.
And then, and I started my main channel when I was 20 and a little bit. So it was pretty much 5 years. I was useless. I've forgotten everything I've ever learned. I could not fix anything now.
Well,
I couldn't do anything.
You don't need to, because he's got the money to pay people to do that.
Yeah, but you know, I'd like to think that, you know, if you put 5 years of your life into something, you'd want to have some skills or something.
So that's obviously your partner's office.
Yes, this is Ilse's setup. It's a lot more colourful than mine.
Now, what is the go? Like, what do you do at this?
I also make YouTube videos.
Yes, I know.
Yes.
This is like footy fans. This is Lazarbeam, by the way.
Oh yeah, AFL sucks, by the way.
I agree.
Top.
They
up, Cronulla. Let's go.
They're going to... Where are you guys going again? Tomorrowland.
Tomorrowland. I'm gone for 6 days, flying just there to doof for a little bit.
So this is actually for strippers, but...
Yeah, we don't...
If there's no notes in there, you know why. You know why.
That's brand risk, bro. We can't talk about making it rain.
It's been used already, so I don't know what's going on.
It's definitely been used. This is where I like this is where I put all my ideas.
There's so many ideas, man. What is this?
I generally don't even know what that is. That was not me. Something for... I think it's something for my sister's channel. Who cares?
Do you have a signature?
Well, I have a signature I put on like legal documents, and I have like an autograph. Yeah. It's not as nice as that.
That's mine. Can you
mine.
do yours next to it so I can copyright it?
It's meant to be like laser.
Oh shit! Yeah. This is what I'll do for you. And then put like a laser in there.
See, that's cool. Here's what I could do for you. I feel like you should start using that. Oh yeah, some kid comes up asking for your autograph. Here's a dick.
Oh, what a god!
You gotta put the number 5
Is
on
that
it.
actual? That's a good girth one though. That's a bit different.
It's very chubby.
Like that's doing more.
That's all head,
If
man.
you can insert that in, you're doing pretty
I
well.
did see a video recently. I didn't look for it. It was on Twitter for you. Like Elon Musk sends you some wild shit.
He did
It was
not.
2 testicles insert. Anyway, it's a whole thing.
No, I want to know. How's it going like that?
I don't fuck. I saw the aftermath. I didn't see how it went in. I just saw some training for the charity
Now
match.
you are. I did watch the last year's one.
And I kicked the ball 3 times.
You still got the trophy though.
Oh, I won, yeah. I won, specifically.
So run us through that. It's going to be coming up again soon. It's for charity again.
Yes,
right?
it is September 9th in the UK. I don't even know if I've actually confirmed that I'm playing, but I think I'm playing. They said I might play. Oh, let me just put it here a little bit more, get a little bit more of a...
Lazarbeam, welcome to goal.
Nice shot.
I hit him with the testicles, bro. That's genuine. I went straight for the dick.
He's going to win if he can kick it.
That was a good
So that's whose office is that down there?
that's my sister's office. So yes, my sister and my girlfriend they're working together.
Are they best friends?
I'd say at this point.
This is her setup. I don't know if we can show anything that's on there.
I mean, just
it's 3 white
there's
screens.
nothing really to. You can show the setup. Just you won't see anything
Oh,
from
okay.
here.
And this is where she does all the stuff.
The
right?
ultra wides, yeah. I mean, she posts more than anyone, so.
Every day.
I think probably not every day anymore, but she definitely uploads a lot more. Mostly it's just terrible shorts about how she's Australian. I'm an Australian, and here's how we say words.
Who is that girl that's in first?
Chloe Ting doesn't count. She's actually from Singapore apparently, and just.
Hey, YouTube, don't fuck around.
I think she might have been like, I can't remember the story, but even if she counts, like I'm third then.
Who's second?
So Bounce Patrol's number 1. They make like kids songs. They got 27
No,
mil.
you can't count that because...
Nah, but I'm still gonna beat them. I'm
can't-
starting a quest to get back on top at some point.
So, like, the thumbnail's going to be like, Lazarbeam starts his quest for number 1.
Well, you kind of just do it on YouTube Shorts. It's just where everyone begs for subs.
I'm not about that life yet.
Chloe Ting, to be fair, she has
Is
great
it-
thumbnails.
Is there bad blood there or not?
I don't care. I will never deny someone else their success because I'm competitive. I'm competitive to the point where, like, if you get 200 mil views a month, that's great. I want 201.
Ooh.
I never deny their success. It's up to me to work harder.
Well, there you go, kids.
That's-
Hey, don't ever get salty about other people being successful. Fucking
We'll
make
get
it work.
salty, but use it as fuel. Don't be like, bring
Yeah.
someone else down because you're competitive.
I was going to say, the first time when I met you was at AO. Then this is his office. We'll just film this part.
Yeah, you looked at that.
First time I met you was at AO, and I've never seen someone... Like, I thought I was pretty famous and shit when I go to footy games and we get mobbed. Aiden.
Yeah.
Him at
All the
AO
time.
was fucked. There was kids losing their shit, and I was like, okay, so that's
That
what,
was also-
that's what it's like to be famous.
That was one of the first times that I'd ever actually done like a real world event.
Yeah.
Because I can't remember if it was the first or second one. But
That was the first one.
The first one was silly. I just walked into the stadium just to like sit down, like I was just watching because I wasn't playing the first
Yeah,
day or
yeah,
something.
yeah.
I think it was the pros.
Yeah, you're up in the box.
Yeah, and
Whatever it was.
first day I just walked into the general admission because I just didn't think anything of it. I was like, oh, yeah, maybe some people will stop me for a photo, but it's not gonna be crazy.
No.
And I sat down, and then one kid looked around. He's like, "That's Lazarbeam." I'm like,
That's
"Oh,
that
that's
guy."
fine. That's normal to happen." Then it was just like every person
No.
in the stadium heard that. And it was like a wave of just people all just standing up and moving towards me, and I had to get evacuated.
You guys were the cool kids. Like, it was
Um,
literally him. Like, I remember it vividly. I was down the bottom there, just walking through, looked up, fucking
Thousands,
thousands.
100,000
100,000
easily.
people
Yeah,
there filled
100,000
into
easily.
that Margaret Court, and the kid, they were going crazy.
It was sold out at Margaret Court, so whatever that number is.
You were like, but that was like, was that the first time you were like? Oh
Well,
my
I
God.
had like
You can do
been
meet and greets, and you can go.
Well, I
crazy
had done
things.
YouTuber stuff. Like, I'd been a YouTuber for like 3 or 4 years at that point, but I was like million subs, 200k views a video, something like that, which is still great. But I don't know, it was never on that scale. And like, I had recently had a massive explosion, and
Fortnite, right? That's just
that was the
Fortnite stuff.
sort of start of Fortnite. So in the last 12 months prior to that, and then that was like a location where it's your entire audience in like one place.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
everyone knows
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
You go on somewhere that's like, there's no confusion. They're
They
all
know
just
who.
fans.
They know who's that. Who knows
Yes,
that
they
is.
know. It's
That's
like,
the-
yeah,
what
it's
I've
like
been
going
watching
on a footy
on
game
YouTube.
and everyone's gonna know who like
That's
you
what-
are if they're watching you play.
That's what we felt, but I was saying, like, I've had people come and get photos, but that was like, that can't sustain.
No, that was
He's
scary.
stuck.
We did one in the Fortnite World Cup in New York that same year.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I know, we're trying to go meet my friend at his meet and greet or something like that, and just trying to walk there, we got...
Just stopped all the way.
it was crazy, like,
Mob?
to the point that I was, like, pushing kids in the head, because they
Get
kept...
the fuck off me!
Well, because I was walking with my girlfriend, and they just, like, swarmed, and they started, like, grabbing her and grabbing me, and I was just palming kids.
You was practicing your
Um,
rugby. Ah!
Yeah, that was funny.
And did you win that comp? No.
No.
Now run us through. This is your room.
Yeah, so look, I believe in just keeping
Simplicity.
things pretty simple, just like getting the job done. You don't need nothing fancy. I don't think there's anything on my mind list. Yeah, I just kind of.
If you want to see that thing that he's looking at Twitter, let's just check his history real quick and see how it really popped
Hey,
up.
look. I mean, look, the actual setup's pretty high tech. I've got a new PC going in soon.
I
that
saw
Asus
that.
sent me. Thank you.
Who said that?
Asus. Thank you.
Shout out to Asus all the way from America.
So it's decently high tech. I've got all the stuff you need, but I just believe in you don't need the crazy lights and all the fancy stuff.
You're not like, yo, what's going on, guys? We are here like that.
Look at the biggest creators in the world. Most of them just like
XQC,
everything still looks pretty XQC.
Man,
like,
that's number one.
Man's living in a closet.
Yeah.
Like
I can't understand.
not
why
like
you
a
said-
sexual one, maybe, but like.
Who's someone that you would want to work with one day? Like you do like Sidemen stuff every now and then, eh?
I don't know if there's anyone that.
You're
Well,
in a
are we talking
blockbuster
like
movie.
YouTube work with or
Anyone.
I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I've worked with everyone I could be bothered working
I've
with.
ticked off my box. Like.
Hey, there you go. I appreciate it.
Hey!
No, I don't know, because I'm thinking like right now there's YouTubers like Ryan Trahan who I know, but I've never filmed with him. He's
Yeah,
cool,
yeah.
love him. You know, I'm always just happy to be in anyone's videos. I just want to make good stuff, even if it's not for my own channels.
Yeah,
Always
yeah,
happy
yeah.
to just do stuff. I just like filming stuff,
Yeah,
even if
yeah.
it's not like right now. I'm very hungover. If that wasn't
Yeah,
apparent.
he gave me the heads up.
So I feel that's actually very unprofessional.
It's
of me.
currently 2 p.m. in the afternoon.
Yeah,
And
look,
I gave you plenty of time.
No, I
as well.
only slept for. If I drink, I can't sleep.
Shout out to
That's-
Mully and Cray and those guys who took him out last
That's
night.
good time. Good time.
But yeah, so who's the go-to guy you'd like, or girl that you want to work with?
I don't know because I feel like
As soon as you say it, they're gonna hit you up.
well no because say like someone who's like Tom Brady, right? Tom
Yeah.
Brady's like my guy. NFL's my favorite sport. Worship that man.
Yeah,
in my
yeah.
house in Sydney, I've got a 6-foot tall painting of Tom Brady in my
How
office.
many times have you DM'd him?
Well, he DM'd me like.
Oh, shut
Like
up!
a year ago or something like that. And he said
Actually-
his kids are a fan and stuff. And I was
No
I played it cool
way.
in the messages. I was like, thanks Tom, that was nice of you. But
He's
in reality,
got-
I was jumping around the room. But I'm
You'd
not
be
like,
yes!
yeah, it was a lot.
Tom!
Of that. It was a lot of that. He's
That's
one of the
mad.
few
He's
men
the
that I'd
biggest star
happily
in
kiss.
the world, yeah. Who's the other ones?
Yeah, look.
History.
I've kissed a couple men before, you know.
Hey,
Craig. It was
whatever
for
you
charity.
do.
It was for
Oh, no,
charity.
I actually saw that.
It was for charity.
That was hot as.
Hey, no worries. I don't
there was no
necessarily
time.
have like an urge to be like, oh Tom, we have to do a video together. We have to like. I don't really necessarily feel that urge.
I
I've already been given respect from him, and I'm like, that's a line. I mean, like the best YouTuber in the world is MrBeast, and I've already done videos with him. I just did one when I was overseas. Can't
Yeah.
talk about it in any capacity, but you know,
it gonna be
I already
good?
worked with him. It was one of the hardest things I've ever done.
Obviously, you're right up there. Like you're, top
he's a
10.
different
That's what I'm saying. So
league, though.
meeting him, I've heard rumors about you that you know YouTube inside out, like the algorithms, and to hear you talk about it, you know it like I know football. Is that what makes you so successful? Or obviously, your personality.
I feel like thing is less important now, like things like tricks in the algorithm and stuff
Yeah.
like that. I think the algorithm is so smart; it just knows what a good video is. Like, there's
Yeah.
no like trick to it. Like, oh, have your intros be this long. It's like just make sure people are interested.
Just captivate.
Just like it's a hard thing because you can't. It's not the same for anyone
Yeah.
individually. Like it for some like Sidemen do hour-long videos and they can still get 10 million views.
Yeah.
You know, and then if another person like MrBeast doesn't do hour-long videos, he does
short ones.
he
right?
does 10, 15, 20-minute videos.
Mm.
You know, so I don't think there's any right way for everyone to do the one thing. I think it really just depends on are people interested in what you're doing.
Yeah.
Simple as that. It's
Is
just
there
like
an audience?
yeah. It's just like don't spend 20 minutes to talk about like the thing you're about to do in the
Yeah,
video.
yeah.
No one cares.
Yeah.
If you're doing something interesting, show them the interesting thing. You know, just get. You don't have to go hyper crazy edits or anything. There's no
yeah.
trick to it in that respect.
In saying that, I could give you a fucking bottle of water and you still pump out 1 million views on it.
Oh yeah,
You know what I mean?
I mean,
Like-
back in the day, especially, bro, I could have taken
like-
this shit and to get 10
You're
million
like,
views.
what's up, motherfuckers? Last night I had a big night. This is the bottle of water. Mac Franklin comes all the way from the springs of that mountain, and like that'd be like,
Yeah, I mean, look,
1.5,
there was, but
1.5.
that's like okay, but you wouldn't last doing that
And he's a
necessarily,
passport.
right?
Don't lose that either.
No, I had it, that actually got stolen when our office got broken into in Sydney, and I lost it for about 8 months, but it was during COVID, so it wasn't
So
traveling
you just
anyway.
cancel that shit anyway.
No, I waited to get it back because
They
they
came
found
back to
it.
you?
That's the only thing they got from the thieves who they
And they
caught
gave it
and
back to you?
arrested and put in jail.
100 thieves, that's fucked up. Was it them?
Yeah, I don't think it was 100 thieves. It was a bunch of
Well,
meth addicts and stuff.
I was going to
like that.
ask you.
They were violent. So it
I was going to ask you about, have you got any crazy like fan stories? Because there's one time I had a stalker and I had to go to the cops.
Oh, really?
And it was like about like stalking my family and shit. And I'm
Shit.
nobody.
I've
Surely,
never
surely you've had like someone super.
I've never had like stalker stuff. Most of these people are annoying. Like tons of people come to my house and annoy me, but it's like they're just like 15-year-olds trying to be like it's fine. Like it doesn't.
Yeah,
I never
yeah,
feel unsafe, which is like I'm privileged in that respect. Like obviously, women on the internet have it very different.
Yeah, because that's like stuff viewers.
Yeah, well, there's like, I feel like there's just weirdos on the internet, and I just mostly deal with annoying people. It's not too big of a problem for me.
Yeah, but you're not gonna get butthurt about it. You're just like, oh, okay.
No. If the only people I get annoyed at when they come to my house or something is like parents, because I'm like, the parents should know better. Like, cause I'm like,
parents coming to your
well,
house.
I'm like, okay, why'd you drive your kid to my house, knock on my door, and demand my attention?
I'm not doing that for my kids.
It's if it's a kid, I'm like, oh, he doesn't know better. He doesn't have the social understanding to know that this is a weird thing to do. If you see me in public, I'll never have said no to a photo in my life. No. But if you're showing my house, I'm like, dude, like, it's
that's
just
not it. Don't bring people to his fucking house.
Oh yeah.
Or you get this next time.
Oh please.
Yeah, he needs that.
Yes, thank you.
You're on that Free Guy.
Yes, I was in a movie.
How was that?
That was cool.
Did you think, oh shit, I'm going on a pretty big blockbuster film here?
I think that time in my life, like, definitely thought it was awesome. And I think I was the only one who actually went on set. So I just spent a day in Boston.
Did you see Ryan?
I didn't see him. He left the day before I got there because I filmed at the very end of production.
They saved the best for last, apparently.
Yeah, of course. They basically just built a desk, had my Shure microphone, just put a camera on me. So it was like very simple.
Yeah.
Filmed a lot. Not everything made it in. But I was happy with how much I was in the movie. I never got to see it in theaters. Very sad. Still, the overall experience is very cool.
Nah, I reckon it's fucking mad. So I got a couple of things. Everyone, like, when I put it up on the socials, everyone's like, when's he gonna post and shit again? Is it?
I posted it today. I did a YouTube
seen the one
short.
when he did the Aussie snack.
Well, that's second channel. That's just a bit.
Oh, well, that's what I saw.
That's all of it.
But like,
I posted today. I'll show. Although it started slow, but it's a YouTube short, so we'll see. I want your review of this. It was a bit of a side quest thing that I wanted to do. I'll show you, and then I can show the camera.
Yeah.
I am solving the world's biggest Rubik's Cube, but I have never solved the cube before. Frustrating.
I don't do anything half-assed.
Help. After watching the tutorials, I bought a new cube and got back to work.
Fuck off.
Done!
It was like 20 hours over
There's
the course
no way
of
you did that.
It was like 20 hours over the course of 5 or 6 days. Guy out there can solve it in about 20 seconds.
Yeah, but he's probably like a freak nerd guy.
Yeah, nerds are cool now, man. I was bored as a kid for...
Were you a nerd growing up?
Oh, massive.
Now look at you.
Shit, I'm still a nerd, dog. I'm still a nerd. Always been a nerd.
Yeah, but time off. You've had a lot of time off, right?
Well, I wouldn't describe it necessarily as time off. I think it's like...
The fans reckon that.
It's time where I try and work, but I don't necessarily know fully what to work on, so I'm just not super productive, because it's like... I always describe it as, shit that gets your dick hard, right? Like I don't want to make the same videos I've always made, because I just don't.
And that's
I can make money, I can get views on that, sure, till the end of time, but it's not exciting, right? Like I don't want to just be chasing the mountains I've already climbed before. Yeah. Because like I've already hit the summit on that type of stuff.
Fortnite was like, that was peak, and that's
it's not even just Fortnite though. It was like, bro, I just watch TikToks and get.
Oh yeah, like reviews.
And it's like, cool, I've done that. I had my second channel last year that was doing quite well, and I was uploading consistently there. Yeah. But it just felt soulless. Like, sure, they get 10 million views, but I'm like, I feel like I'm never necessarily going to do what I used to do better than I already did it. Yeah. So I don't really, and I feel like YouTube was just, like, that stuff was great in the time that I did it. Yeah. Now it can still do well, but it's not interesting to me now. Yeah. So it's just about figuring out, like, I did that cube because I was like, that would be funny for me to do, and I've got that cube forever there now. I'm like, I actually solved that.
Oh shit!
And I feel good about it. And I'm like, that's something I thought would be funny to do. It's not the craziest thing ever. It's not the greatest video ever, but it's just something I wanted to do.
There's no, man. I'm just gonna. I don't want to call cap on that though, but like, surely someone.
I filmed the whole thing,
Surely
bro.
someone came in and did this.
I filmed the whole thing. What
like,
do you mean?
I'm not questioning your greatness, but that's fucking.
I've got the 20 hours of throw it out the window, see what happens. I will actually kill you.
No, I would have to jump out with it, right?
No, I would.
That's fine.
Even if I had to pay someone to do it, I'd find a way to kill you. No, but I'm saying, like, even though that's not the greatest idea ever, it's not the most biggest accomplishment ever, it still felt better than doing a reaction video that's soulless. It was like, that's a fun little thing I wanted to see if I could accomplish. And that felt more fulfilling to me than getting 10 million views on a video where I watched some TikToks. Because that was cool when I did it, to see if I could do it, but then I've done it, I don't know.
But now, like, that seems like something that you're more interested in, like just doing something different, right?
Well, it's just like any idea where I just feel like it's interesting to me, and I feel like I can make it interesting for an audience. Yeah. Just working on that and just figuring out how to do that. There's lots of one-off ideas that can work for that. But that's not gonna have you be consistent. Like, you need to find
something might happen like 2 weeks from now and be like, oh, let's go do something like film an event or fuck around. But...
Well, yeah, I think it's more of like you need to find like a theme or direction to go in, so you can be doing it like often. Yeah. Because like people want consistency and like frequent uploads, and you can't just do that if it's just based off like spurts of motivation in this direction, then this direction, then this direction. So you do have to kind of find like a realm to play in, so that you can be like consistently giving those people stuff.
So the fans are going to be pretty rapt because it sounds like you're getting back on.
Yeah, we're
that
definitely
track,
doing a lot
right?
more. We've
yeah,
got
it feels like you're going
a
back.
much better vision.
So that's cool to hear because like literally everyone was like not worried, but they're like, oh, what's going on? Why isn't you doing this stuff? But
Life's
you've
life,
moved to
you know.
Melbourne. You moved to Melbourne. You just fucking set this place up.
Oh,
It's
this
like
this is a headache.
Yeah.
This has honestly like been such a nightmare. When we were looking for offices, I was talking to Locke and I'm like, I'm not sure about this one. He's like, nah, that one.
Oh, you picky.
And I'm like, fine, we'll go. And it's just been headaches.
And you got upstairs too. Like that's where the boss lives.
Oh yeah, it's also the smaller section.
Although
I pay less rent than he does. So
I did
it's
get a
fine.
sneak peek at Power's thing.
It's pretty cool.
It's like a fucking production movie.
It's
down
pretty
there.
cool.
It's crazy.
We don't roll that way though.
No, you don't need to. All right, so we got something for you, but I've got to.
Oh,
I
what
went
do
to.
you-
Nah! Don't look down there.
What's going on?
All right, so I've gone to Google Trivia. This is
Google Trivia.
I just typed in Lazarbeam, and these are the first.
Is any of these questions going to get me cancelled?
No. All right, so these are the top few questions that came up. Is Lazarbeam only famous because of his sister, which we've spoken about?
Wow.
Honestly, that's the first
Wow.
one.
Name one thing my sister has done that's remotely impressive.
Tanner's-
Some people like to call me Tanner's brother. and
Is it
I
is
think-
it a thing going? Is this a banter thing going back and forth, right? Or
Oh.
they generally thinking that?
Oh, I unless they're mentally deficient, they're definitely having a joke. I'm happy for her to be more famous than me.
I
Like
think
then I wouldn't have
people
to pull
might,
the weight in the family, bro.
Is Lazarbeam related to MrBeast?
Related to
Yeah.
Mr. Beast.
I don't know where this one comes
Not like genetically, no.
from. And then it said, who is better at YouTube?
Oh, Mr. Beast is so much better at YouTube.
Yeah, but if you
It's not even close, dog.
If you chucked in like 5 mil of video and stuff, you could do the same thing.
But so here's the thing. It's like even if I
Who's
wanted,
better?
He's better. He is. So it's obviously hard to say who's best because people have different interests, passions. Like they like different things from the YouTubers they watch and stuff. But from a broad perspective,
Yeah.
it's definitely him. Like he's better than anyone because but that doesn't mean you love him. That doesn't mean everyone loves him. That doesn't mean he's everyone's favorite YouTuber. It just means across the board he is the most accessible, the most enjoyed. Like it's just by every metric he's
He
the
just
best.
Kills it, doesn't he? If you could work with any creator from YouTube, and probably can, who is the all-star lineup? Like who are you going to choose? If you're going to make a funny video with 5 people, who is it?
Oh,
Anyone.
funny video
Like,
is
say,
different. Like I
like-
don't think Jimmy's like the funniest YouTuber in the world. I mean, as far as meshes with my personality,
Yeah, who's your top 5? Or just someone
Top
like
5,
or
like-
just top 3.
if I'm looking at goats right now, I mean, you got to have PewDiePie for historic factor, and
Yeah,
he's obviously
yeah.
a very funny guy.
Yeah.
You have Jimmy on there.
Yeah.
Harry from the Sidemen,
Oh,
I think.
do you click with him?
He's like
Beg the
he's
name.
me on like a
English vibe.
he's extra special. I don't know. Like we got some similar energy in that respect
Yeah,
that we
yeah.
like love sort of some absurdist humor and
Yeah.
saying funny goofy things and being an idiot. But
Yeah.
he's a whole nother level. But I just think he's a one
Is
of a
he
kind.
one of your mates?
Oh, we get on. I know him decently. Vic's my only like from the Sidemen, like my
Yeah,
true
yeah.
good friend. But
yeah.
I mean, I know him all decently well now. Like
Yeah, well, if you ever go over there and I'm just sitting at home, what are we doing? Want to go to Germany?
You're getting inducted into the Hall of
Ah,
Fame?
yeah.
Oh, casual Hall of Fame.
After that.
Casual Hall of Fame.
So
induction.
who's your last one then? So you got
I'd
Harry,
say Jimmy,
PewDiePie,
PewDiePie,
Jimmy.
Harry. Who
there's
would
you,
be?
and there's one more.
I would say. Oh, you want to be on there?
didn't
Okay, you
say
can be
that.
on there.
I
You can be on
didn't say
there.
that.
He definitely told me to say that.
I just
so
said,
that's fine.
say what your heart
I'll
means.
put myself on there twice.
Man, you got all your local Aussie guys you could have put in there too.
Nah, fuck them all.
Where are
I
those
mean,
guys
yeah,
at? I haven't
everyone's
seen any
everyone's
photos.
fine, but like, I'm not putting them on my bloody Mount Rushmore, man. Like, can you please leave?
Can I show you something first?
No,
It's my son.
I don't care.
Just one.
A lot of people have sons, man.
It's 11 seconds. You'll make his day. It's a chance.
Hey, it's your boy Chance Robinson. I just want to say I'm a big fan. Love your videos. And I hope we can play together sometime soon. And bye.
Oh, well, see, that was very nice, but still, get the fuck out of my office.
Oh, well, hey, never meet your idols. That's what I tell my son, and I scripted that for
Well,
him
you
too.
can say hi to your son, but you need to fuck off.
No, he's Robinson. Fuck you too. It's true what they say about him. You know?
Please leave.
Oh,
Forget about it.
let's go Lachlan's. Lachlan's thing.
Throw something at him.
Power's cooler anyway.